My personal mission is to continue to grow as a person through exposing myself to new things and new challenges, even though they seem uncomfortable, hard, or even impossible.
So growing up, I was always really ambitious. I especially love soccer and roller derby, but I played basically every single sport imaginable. And when I was 8, I started a dog walking business in my neighborhood. And I would also write stories all the time. And when I was around 9, I started using my dad's camera and I started turning them into videos.
A young boy spotted 3 gummy bears wearing banana hats. Sunshine was Santa Claus. What?
Also, all the time, I was very anxious. And I would watch my friends and see how they would act and how they would kind of navigate life. And I would almost berate myself for not being able to do that like them. I didn't know something was holding me back, and I was always occupied in my mind.
I have to include a lot of information in this video. So here's 21 facts about the lodgepole pine tree.
The year after that, I started getting really bad dizzy spells, and that totally took me out of school. And at the time, we had no idea what they were. We'd go to the hospital, to the doctor, everything. But now I look back and I know that they were panic attacks. A lot of this anxiety built up and up and up, and then when I was 13 years old, I was finally diagnosed with OCD and an eating disorder.
And I also started to write down the amount of calories of everything I ate as I ate it. And I started living in these numbers. This idea of constantly assigning a number to and regulating something so necessary to live is frightening, especially at such a young age.
That time was excruciating. And physically, I was absolutely exhausted. It was hard to exercise or even make the videos that I loved to make. But mentally, it was the worst. My brain was absolutely on overdrive, and it totally took over my life.
And I wanted to focus even more on dieting, so I quit YouTube.
Hey guys, remember me? Yeah, Talia, Beauty Guru Girl. Yeah.
One day, I was on YouTube when I came across a girl named Talia Castellano. She was my age and she made videos about herself and her experiences with cancer. And watching Talia made me want to shave my head to raise money for cancer patients like her.
And at the time, my goal was to raise $800. And I really wanted to make this goal. In fact, I hadn't felt that passionate about anything in a long time. So I told everyone I knew what I was doing. And guess what? 1 month later, I had raised nearly $2,500 for Young Adult Cancer Canada. So I shaved my head. I realized that maybe I could still be beautiful even if I didn't look like the ordinary teenage girl. I realized that maybe looks didn't matter as much as I thought they had. But most importantly, I realized that I had potential. And this was a big turning point for me.
That's what really kicked off my passion for helping others. So I started raising money for education projects, and now I've raised thousands and thousands of dollars for projects around the world. I started a petition and started campaigning for GSAs in Albertan schools, and I volunteered a lot in my community and in my greater city. I volunteered at the hospital, I served a term on my city's youth council and at different schools. And around that time too, I started making videos again and working on social media, and I started to get paid for it, which was really cool. And around that same time, I started traveling around the world by myself and blogging about my experiences. I gave my first speech at 14 about my experiences with leadership.
When it came time for my first big presentation, I was terrified. And looking back, I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea for me to do public speaking, because at the time while I loved performing, the idea of giving speeches terrified me. I remember once in grade 7 when I had to deliver a speech that I had handed off to my classroom. And I was so shaky and sweaty and nervous that the sweat from my palms dripped onto the page and caused the ink to run. Now, one of my favorite things about myself is that I'm determined. When I want to do something, I'll do it. So I practiced and practiced and practiced. I went to school after school after school. I convinced myself that I was good at public speaking. And I did eventually get pretty good at that presentation.
And now I'm 21 and I have spoken to thousands of students around Canada and Asia about my experiences with leadership, mental health, and even now my professional experiences with my business in photography and working in film.
This is the pattern of old stories that I've told you today. I've set goals for myself, pushed myself, experienced discomfort, and ultimately I've grown as a person. By following this pattern bit by bit, I've gone from sad and anxious to confident and successful. And in the time since the stories I've told you, I've experienced so many more challenges, failures, and successes, but the result is always the same. As I pushed myself, things that I once find terrifying suddenly become no big deal, and I develop new, more challenging goals. My love of leadership and desire to take myself out of my comfort zone keep me motivated. I want every student and teacher in this audience to think about how you can better your own life. Simple choices can have dramatic consequences. Don't get too comfortable where you are. And when you start pushing your walls up further and further, what once seemed like it took up a lot of space can suddenly seem very small. You can be fearless, but you first have to be brave. Take that first step.
And I know it's only been